Yo, 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 what's up, people? This your boy P Ross back in the building with the homie.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Micah, aka CMS,
And together we are,
the Purple Underground.
yo, what's going on, my man?
Not much, man. Just ready for the weekend to be here.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
How's everything going with you?
Ah, ah, you know, it can always be better, my brother, but it's all good. I ain't got no complaints. I ain't got no complaints.
Yeah,
So,
same here.
you know. All right, man, what's up? Let's talk Prince Forever, due out, this Tuesday, the 22nd. Will you be copping that joint, sir?
No doubt.
I
I
heard
will
that, man.
I will be at the record store, either local record store or Best Buy or Target, somewhere.
I don't know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go most likely to the one who got the better sale. So,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. I'm with you on that, since it's the holidays and I'm all
yeah,
about saving that money.
yeah. And,
So,
and what's so crazy is like a lot of people that I see are not gonna buy it. Um, I kind of feel like it's a judgment call. You know what I mean? And you know, I think people should really understand that everything that they release by Prince is gonna be a money grab. You know, but I think we as fans should support these releases. Because if we don't, ultimately, we may not get like great unreleased releases because we didn't support this one. So,
right.
but it's still a judgment call, man, and I can't really be mad at no one that doesn't want to purchase it. You know, to each his own. But I know I'm gonna get it. You
Yeah,
know.
I'm definitely getting it, to support the legacy. And I know for the past month or so, I mean, I've seen people on Facebook. Some people have commented on, said, "Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna buy it because it's another greatest hits package." And then you got some fans, or what you like to refer to certain Prince fans as extremists, the refugee camp, tend to, I guess, get a little bit too overly dramatic,
Right, right,
saying things like the Taika and Warner Brothers are in on this together. They killed Prince and they're trying to do
right,
this.
right,
This is Warner Brothers trying to make money when clearly this is something that Warner Brothers and Prince discussed before he had passed, or
right. Exactly.
so.
I mean that's just like with all the releases of the vinyl that's been coming out of his older stuff. You know,
Right,
like this. If I'm not mistaken, the stuff that Prince had already commissioned to be released,
right,
and it is under the MPG moniker. So, I
right.
mean, you know, it's going right back to the estate. But yeah, man, the refugee camps, the extremists. You know, I got love for them all, man. But I just think sometimes, you know what I'm saying. I think we really still dealing with like people like really being hurt because I know I'm still hurt, and
Oh yeah,
I
I am
think
too.
I don't think people really know how to take it or handle it. You know, I don't even know if I'm handling it right, but um,
I mean,
it
I do agree, but I just think some stuff is a little bit, it's just too much, just to seek attention
right,
and just to get a whole bunch of likes and
right, yeah.
things
I,
like that,
I
you
think
know.
ultimately, if we can respect each other's opinions, that things will go swell. Like, you know, I really don't have a problem with the ranters, but don't come for me because I ain't
Right,
the one for that shit. I mean, I'm respecting your shit. Respect my shit. You know what I mean?
right. Well, you know what? That's funny that you brought that up because I had a situation actually tonight, that I was on Facebook and I was in a group discussion. I'm not gonna say their name, the group, but it is a little bit familiar with this YouTube channel by name. But anywho, uh, you know,
Oh
but
boy.
much love to him, because certain people in that group, they're real cool and things like that. But this one brother who's actually, I believe he's on our Facebook group page. Um, I don't know if I want to say his name, but I'll say his name.
Say his name, nigga. Say his name.
Okay, I think his name is Quade. Is
Yeah.
it Quade? Okay, big, big, big shout out to Quade. But he had posted a question in the little group chat, said if anybody is going to purchase this new Prince Forever. So a couple of people, chimed in and said, yeah, I'm definitely gonna buy it. So I don't really, you know, chime in on the group discussion as much like a lot of them, like a lot of others do. But I said, yeah, I'll go ahead and put my little 2 cents in. So but actually it was another person. I'm not gonna say the person's name because I don't want to make it look like I'm trying to put her on blast. But there's a reason why for that. But she said no, she's not. So I guess while I was in the process of typing, and then she had comment, she made her comment. So I said, I'm definitely going to purchase the album. I'm going to support the legacy. I'm a true fan all day, every day. That's what I said. So this
Right.
person, she responded back saying just because a person doesn't decide not to purchase the CD, um, doesn't mean that they're a true fan. So they put what you call those, the little emojis, where I guess where they had like a tea. I guess she felt like the need that she was spilling the tea or whatever, you
Mm.
know, trying to throw shade
Mm.
at your boy.
Mm.
So at first I was, because I already done had an incident of me being trolling a couple weeks ago. So I was like, look, I could have reacted a certain way, but I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and say this just to check her temperature to see how she's gonna respond back. So
Mhm.
I simply said, look, first off, I wasn't trying to imply that to you or anybody else. I was simply asking the brother Quades. I was answering his question.
Right.
I was talking about me personally. I'm a true Prince fan. You know what I'm saying? To the
Right.
core.
No doubt.
Now if you feel some type of way to where you questioning your Prince, fandom or whatever, that's your personal problem.
Mm.
But just like you said, look, don't come for me. And if anybody knows me personally, like I'm a nice, cool, cool guy,
You
cool
alright.
cat.
You alright when you want to be.
Right, you know, but if you come at me sideways, then you're gonna see a different side of where.
Right.
But that's not the side that I want to be perceived as or want to, you know.
Right. No doubt.
So,
No doubt.
I'm all about, respecting, people the same way I want to be respected and treated,
Oh
It's
yeah.
all
Oh
love
yeah.
at the end of
Oh
the day.
yeah. Yeah.
But she responded back, understood, a lot of times, when people message and text things get taken out of context. So I said, understood, no problem. So that got deaded real quick.
No
So
doubt. No doubt. That's good.
I'm glad it didn't go far. So
That's
much
good.
respect. So much respect to the beautiful Prince fan,
No
to
doubt.
each his own.
Yeah. That's what this situation really is. And I just want to mention that that you had told me that Barnes and Nobles uh they will be getting in I guess new copies or whatever of the Let's Pretend We're Married 12-inch vinyl and
Yeah,
the Raspberry Beret 12-inch vinyl.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Those
Yep.
also will be coming out the 22nd for anybody who want to support him. You know what I'm saying? Or if you don't have these particular, you know, vinyl. I mean, they pretty popular. You know what I mean? But just in case you can't find none in your area, you could probably get one at your
Right.
local Barnes and Nobles, or maybe even like your local mom and pop record store.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
and also let me just say this too about other, since you mentioned the reissues, 'cause I've seen other people say, "Oh, they're Warner Bros. Trying to make money by reissuing." This was already in the plan,
right,
and
right,
when and just for those who don't know, these reissues, it says MPG along with Warner Brothers on the records.
right.
So I can contest to that, just like P. Ross can contest to that,
Yes,
because
yes,
we
I can.
we've been buying these reissues. And let me just say this too. This is a good thing for them to do this because you have a lot of even like younger fans now who missed out years ago or maybe wasn't even born, who can
Right.
actually experience going to the record store and getting these things. I met a nice young lady when I went to Minneapolis a month ago. Her name is Anise. I'm gonna give a shout out to her. She's from I believe she's from New Hampshire, up there in like the northern east area, so but she was just such a real sweet girl, very enthusiastic Prince fan. But, you know, I don't know if she's ever really, I don't even know what Prince albums she has and things like that because, for the past few years, it got to a point where you couldn't even go to the CD store to get all his albums like that,
Right.
and you had to order them online, and sometimes you couldn't even get certain ones online.
Right.
So this is great for the younger generation too. Like she could be someone who could pass this on to her friends, her peers and things like that.
Right.
So people need to look at it from that aspect as
I'm.
well.
I mean, also, I kind of feel like I come from an era. We come from an era where if we go to the record store or see something Prince, we like instantly snatched it up.
Yeah,
No matter what it was. You know what I
right,
mean? But it's kind of like, okay, people bought Chaos and Disorder,
right,
and he clearly did that for his contract. People bought it. You know what I mean?
right,
People bought the Vault. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, that was for his contract back then, which I think the Vault was like the last album of the contract.
right,
With Warner's, people bought the very best of Prince. People bought the ultimate Prince. You know what I
right.
mean? When these records drop, and it's really no different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, support this shit. Just support it, man. That's all I can say. That I hope people do because
And and that and one more thing, not to cut you off, but this new greatest hits package is going to include the unreleased song Moonbeam Levels.
but you know what? That
Officially, it's going to be officially
it
released.
will be official. It will be official, and I'm happy that it's going to be on there. But that's something we've heard like time and time and time again. You know what? Not only that, people support the bootlegs. You know what I mean? So support the official stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, we have a lot of live recordings, a lot of outtakes. You know, just support your boy, man. Support your boy. Like he never left. He's still here with us. You know,
Right.
support him. I
Right.
mean,
Yep.
that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah, because I mean, I've seen things where Prince fans have even called out other Prince fans for not going out buying Hit and Run Phase One and Two or Artificial Age and Plectrum Electrum and things like that. And it's
Right,
like, I mean, yeah, to each his own, but don't come out and say, oh, well, these like you calling out other Prince fans or you questioning their loyalty to Prince when you ain't being all the way 100%
right, right,
loyal.
right,
You know,
right,
call a spade a spade.
right.
So
So how about the Jay Z situation? We found out that the $40 million for him trying to buy Prince's catalog, unreleased catalog, was false. But apparently, certain albums ended up on title after Prince I died. I guess it was like on his birthday. They put them up.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And I really hadn't been paying attention, but someone on Facebook had kind of pointed out like these were the albums that they released
Right.
after the fact. So it's kind of like I guess it's a sticky situation, but I kind of feel like the estate itself should kind of like at least work out some type of deal with this with title. You know what I mean? Considering that this was Prince's platform that he wanted to use to stream his music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do, but hopefully it'll work out for both parties.
Yeah.
Somebody got to get paid. Somebody
I
got to
mean,
get paid regardless.
it's a
Somebody is
business.
gonna get paid.
Yeah, it's a business. Somebody's going to make money off of him. You
Right,
know, I mean, period. It's no different when you, like a lot of these, a lot of fans who go to these events and they see somebody selling Prince t-shirts out on the street. I
right,
mean, they're making money off of him,
right.
and
Exactly.
I guarantee that shirt is not licensed under Paisley Park Enterprise or
Right,
MPG or anything like that.
right. That's just like that shirt we saw when Cleveland when we went that we had got here, and a couple people had it on up in Cleveland. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Fucking shirt, and I'm just kind of like, damn, they must be selling this everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, but
Right.
it is what it is, man. Um, and on another note, one more thing I want to bring up. Paisley Park is now officially a museum.
Yep.
Uh, that's great.
It's great. Yeah.
That's great. Um,
And I'm definitely looking forward to going back up to Minneapolis sometime in 2017, roughly around spring
yes, sir.
or maybe at the beginning of the summer, hopefully.
Right.
Uh, that is the plan. Hopefully, my good friend here, P. Ross, and our silent partner, Coach Mike Hill, and a couple other of our entourage, if you want to say, will be heading up that way to experience the whole the visiting of the Paisley Park
Oh yeah, no
Museum
doubt.
and
It's on and
and
popping.
just yeah.
It is on and popping. So that's all I got, man. I just wanted to kind of bring these issues out. You know what I'm saying? Kind of have a lightweight discussion about them.
Right.
You know. So you got anything else, bruh?
No, that's it, man. Prince Forever, November 22nd.
Yeah,
Gonna get it.
and I think it's coming out the 25th overseas. That will be that Friday after Thanksgiving. That'll be Black Friday. You know what I mean? So, you know. Also, for Black Friday over here in the States, they're having a reissue of the Sexy MF uh picture disc vinyl.
Mm.
Limited edition, 5,000 copies. That might be something else people want to check out or pick up if you go to your local record store, mom and pop store. Black Friday supposed to be there, but it's not just that. It's like a whole list of different music coming out for Black Friday. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
okay.
So yeah, yeah. Oh man, yeah.
I'm I don't know, man. I'm contemplating on getting it. I actually have uh a copy of it. I won
Right,
off eBay about a couple years ago, but it may be something, or somebody may, possibly
right,
get it for me as a Christmas gift. I don't know.
right, right,
Who knows?
right.
But
For sure. Yeah.
also for those, make sure you go out and get that Prince movie collection on Blu-ray.
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah,
go ahead.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead
yeah.
and hey, look, hey, if we're the Purple Underground, we go might as well go ahead and do it right.
Oh
So
yeah,
if we're
for
gonna
sure.
plug in Prince Forever, let's plug in. Everything else is out. Go
Well,
get
you
the
know
Blu-ray
what? You know
collection.
what? The Blu-ray
What's up?
collection for people who don't know and haven't seen it yet, there will be a special unboxing of the Blu-ray collection on the Purple Underground YouTube page coming soon. So get ready for that.
That's what's up.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
and go out and get that reissue of Sign of the Times.
That
You
is
know, that
definitely out.
vinyl that is hot. Shout out to my man David Ford, aka the Funk Kid. Also, I want to give him a happy belated birthday shout out too
Yeah.
right now. So I remember he was one of the first ones I seen that bought it on Facebook. So just giving him a special shout out.
Chip.
Um, I mean, yeah, like I said, man, the reissues, go get those. You got Sign of the Times, The Parade, Around the
Around the
World
world in a day.
Today, For You, the Prince
Self-titled.
self-titled
Yes, sir.
um,
And coming in, I
the
and this month, I believe, I thought it was supposed to be like Love Sexy too. That's what I thought. I read Love
mm,
Sexy, and in December,
Diamonds and
Diamonds and
Pearls,
Pearls and the Symbol album. So
Symbol album.
that
Yeah,
symbol, that Diamonds and Pearls and that Symbol album should definitely be ones people pick up. Definitely,
yeah.
for sure. So you know, so that's all I got, bruh.
All right. That's pretty much all I had, man. And again, much love to the whole entire Prince community. Uh, we're still mourning, and everybody has their own way of mourning and does it differently. But let's just try to do a little bit better. Let's try to unite together.
Just
And
respect each other's opinions.
yes,
That's all. Respect each other's opinions just as you want your opinion respected. And
respect
if
it.
you don't
Right,
have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. I know everybody's mama taught them that. So,
right.
there it is.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
it
You know what
is.
I'm saying? Yeah, man. And and everybody who keeps saying, like all this dumb shit about his sister Tyka set him up, and like, man, like, kill that, man. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, we lost Prince, but she lost her brother. So
Right.
let's just keep that in mind too.
Right. Right. No doubt.
So, you know, but anywho, other than that, we got much love for the whole entire Prince community, everybody.
Yeah, for
So,
sure. Even the
so
extremists in them refugee camps.
yeah, much love to them, but
Right.
I'm saying, y'all need to, y'all need to start, having your plus sign a little bit more
Yes, sir.
every day, just a little bit more,
Most
you
definitely.
know. But it's all love. It's all love. Yeah,
All
man.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Shout out to Susie Six, and Lenny Beeson too.
yeah.
Give a shout out to
Yeah.
them.
Alrighty
Uh,
then.
all right, man. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. We got
Well,
more videos coming. We're gonna do a couple more album reviews. You know, still coming up before 2016 is done and over with. Got a couple hip
death
hop album
certificate.
reviews.
Death certificate.
Man, damn, man, you ain't gotta give it away yet. Let's keep
Oh, I
the
was kind of
audience
excited. I was
surprised.
kind of excited about the death certificate, man. Okay, whatever, whatever. All
All
right
right,
then.
man.
Well, my name is
It's
P.
all
Ross.
good.
Fuck it,
It's all
fuck it.
good.
My name is P. Ross.
Yes, yes, yes. His name is P. Ross. It's all good, man.
You
My
know what?
name is my name is Micah, aka C, capital M to the S in the
Hmm.
flesh. Yeah.
And
And
and I-
together, what? Go ahead, man. What?
and together we are the Purple Underground. You know what? Peace, love, and all the shit above.